Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle. Thank you so much for being here. This is going to be my first video, so I wanted to go ahead and tell you guys a little bit about myself and about my channel. There's this tag, it's like a new YouTuber's tag, so I'm going to go ahead and answer those questions, and I'm also just going to do my makeup in the meanwhile. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm just going to go ahead and get started on my primer. My skin is already washed and clean and stuff like that. So right now I'm using the Milk Hydro Grip primer, the primer that everyone's using. I'm just gonna go ahead, put that on. I'm not even going anywhere, but I feel like primer helps the makeup look, you know, it just helps make your skin look good. So primer's on. So I'm gonna answer the questions, but I'm gonna just put on some color corrector because, as you can see, I have acne and they produce scars. So that's what we're gonna do first before I answer some questions. Okay, so the first, it's not really a question, but the first thing on the list is to introduce myself. So my name is Danielle. My last name is Solon, Danielle Solon, and that's actually the name of my YouTube channel right now, but I'm trying to think of a different name, so it might change. I'm not exactly sure. The second thing is, where am I from? So I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I get really excited when I have to say that because I feel like New York is like the best city. Like, I just love being from New York. Originally, my parents, my family, they are from St. Vincent, and that is an island in the Caribbean, in the West Indies. So I was raised West Indian, but I'm from Brooklyn, so from Brooklyn. It's great living here. The only thing is it is oversaturated. Gentrification has taken over, so it's not the same as I grew up. So much noise in my neighborhood. I don't live in a very, you know, upscale neighborhood. I live in the hood. So it's very noisy and very annoying when I have to film. But yeah, I'm from Brooklyn, born and raised. I've never lived anywhere else. I don't want to live anywhere else. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to move out soon, but we'll get to that time when that time comes. Yeah. Next, I'm gonna start on my brows. I'm gonna get on my brows, all right? And for my brows, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown. And I'm just gonna get my brush and I'm gonna answer the next question. Tell us 3 things about you. And this is like always the hardest question. Like whenever someone asks you like, oh, tell me something about yourself. Everyone's just like, ugh. I guess I'll start with like my sign. I am a Libra, so my birthday is October 2nd. I am 24 years old. I'm going to be 25, obviously, in October. So that means that I am a Libra. And I absolutely love being a Libra. People say like, you know, you're charming as a Libra and blah, blah, blah. But what I really like about being a Libra is that I'm so calm and I'm very balanced. Like, everything has to be a balance for me, and the only thing that comes with though is I'm very indecisive because I'm always like weighing out my options, so I can never really make a decision like quick. Like, I always have to take my time and make a decision. Is that like 3 things already? I'm an introvert and a homebody. Like, I am not the type to want to go out every weekend or anything like that. I like to be at home watching YouTube. That's literally all that I do. I watch like 3 or 4 shows on TV and I record it to watch it over the weekend. I just watch YouTube every day. That's my life. Well, I go to work, but you know, when I come home on my lunch break, any like free time that I have, that's what I'm doing. Like, nobody needs to ask me, oh, what are you doing? I'm watching YouTube. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Another thing about me I have never been in a committed, serious relationship. Like, we've never established, like, okay, we're together. Like, that has never happened to me before. And I think it's partly because I don't get that far. Like, I'm so to myself. Like, I'm just really an introvert, and like, I really like being by myself, that I just don't be in relationships. I barely talk to anyone. Like, I can count the people on my hand that I've spoken to. It doesn't bother me at all. Like, I'm okay with being by myself. I'm not like forcing to get married and have kids or anything like that. I'm okay by myself. I'm good. I'm good. The next question is, what is the name of your channel? Well, I've already answered that. It's my first and last name, which is Danielle Solon. But like I said, I might be changing it, so be on the lookout for that. It might change, might not. If I don't figure something out, it's just gonna be my first and last name. And by the way, no one calls me Danielle except for my brother. He just refuses to call me by my nickname, which is Dani. Everyone calls me Dani, so you don't have to say Danielle, you can just call me Dani. Yeah. How did you come up with the name of your channel? Well, funny story, my parents my parents named me, so that's how I got the name for my channel. Okay, next thing is, why did you start your YouTube channel? Funny story, I actually started a long time ago. I started making videos a few years ago, actually. I used to upload like singing videos because I wanted to be a singer at the time. And I took them down, obviously, and I think I started maybe in like 2011, between 2011 and 2013, I think those were the years that I started uploading videos. And then obviously I took them all down because it was embarrassing. But I've always been in love with YouTube. I just always been in love with like that creativity kind of thing. So I was around for like the beginning of like YouTube, but I'm not a part of it, obviously, because I never used to upload videos like that. But I've always been in love with YouTube. I've always watched YouTube. That's just how I've always been. And I feel like I'm very creative. Like, I can do a lot of things if I put my mind to it. And YouTube is the perfect space to do that. I have so much to say that I don't say, and I feel like I have to say it, and YouTube is the best space to do it, because yes, there are commenters, you know, there are people that are gonna have their own opinion, but at the same time, I can get my thoughts out, get my opinions out without having to worry about someone interrupting me or, you know, being afraid to say it in front of someone, because that, I do struggle with that. Like, I don't say anything because I don't want anyone to have anything to say about what I'm saying. I just would like to express my opinions and my thoughts like freely, you know? And YouTube is the best place to do that. So that's why I started my channel, and also just to document my journey of life, you know? Like, just look back and see all the stuff that I've accomplished, everything that I've done. I'm just gonna finish these brows and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so brows are done. We're gonna get into the next question. What can viewers expect from your channel? Well, most of it is going to be vlogs. Also, I'm going on a health journey, so I'm gonna be vlogging all of that. It involves me eating better, taking care of my skin, going to the gym, all that stuff. So like losing weight and everything, that's going to be there. Also, I'm really interested in like inspirational content, a lot of things involving young adults, people in their 20s. So that's mainly what I'm going to be doing. Obviously I like beauty, so it might be some beauty stuff on there, hauls, fashion stuff, whatever I want to do is going to be on my channel for everyone to see and enjoy. Whatever anyone wants to see, I'll be happy to do it. So yeah, that's mainly what's going to be on my channel. I'm gonna go ahead and get this foundation on. I'm using the Fenty Beauty foundation in the shades 370 and 390. I mixed them because I feel like sometimes when you use like your exact shade of foundation, you kind of look a little bit lighter than you want to look. I don't know why I feel that way, but I'm gonna use 2. I realized that this foundation oxidizes on me, so like I can't really use it like outside really, but I like the finish, so, and I'm not going anywhere, so I'm gonna use it. And I use a lot obviously because I need full coverage. And I just do 1 pump of the 390, maybe a pump and a half, I don't know. And what I realized, the formula from the first launch and the formula from the second launch with the added colors, totally different consistencies. Like the second launch, I like that consistency better because it's a little bit more thick, and I like that kind of foundation. So I just mix it on my hand and then add it to my face. Next question, who inspired you the most to make a YouTube channel? I can't say that I was inspired by someone the most. Just watching YouTube in general and just being a creative myself just inspired me to start. Everyone on YouTube says to just start. Everyone says like it doesn't make sense to wait until you have your camera equipment and stuff like that. I didn't listen. Just because I'm stubborn and I don't listen. I didn't listen to them. I waited till I got what I needed and then I started. And I can say that I agree with them. But perfectionists, like people who just have this thing about you know, doing things properly and, you know, stuff like that, probably won't listen, just like how I did. Which I can't be mad at. But yeah, no one like individually inspired me to do it. I just know I wanted to do it, so I did it, and I'm really excited about it. Very excited about it. What was the most difficult part in getting started? For me, literally, it is just getting over the fear and anxiety. Like, I feel like everyone who has a YouTube channel understands that part, especially if you are an introvert, you're shy, you're not really used to putting yourself out there. I feel like that is the first part, just getting over the fact that people are going to be watching you be yourself. That was the most hardest part to get over. The second thing was getting ready. Like, I live in the hood, so dealing with the noise and all that stuff, like finding the right time to film was hard. Also getting my camera equipment, making sure that I had the correct camera, because this is the second camera that I bought. The first camera, I liked it, but it wasn't for me. I'm a beginner, and the camera that I had was for people who were used to using cameras, who knew how to use a camera. That's not necessarily me. I know how to turn it on and press record, you know, the stuff that I need to do, and make sure that I have the correct lighting and stuff like that. But everything else, I wasn't a pro on. So learning that camera was very hard. So I had to, you know, sell that one, wait till I got the other one, you know, make sure I had all the stuff that I needed. So that was like the hardest thing. But mainly it was getting over my fear and my anxiety of having people people that I know, because I have a small following, so it's not going to be like mainly people that I don't know. It's going to be people that I know. Just getting over the fact that they are going to be watching me be myself. And I am an introvert. I am shy. I don't like that. I don't like being the center of attention. So that is definitely the hardest part for me. What equipment do you currently use? So my camera that I use is the Canon M50, and I love this camera so much. It's perfect. It's perfect for the beginner. If you do not know how to use a camera, this camera is perfect because you don't have to do a lot to turn it on and record and still have good quality. Like, it's perfect. I'm using the Fenty Beauty concealers. Just gonna go over my eyes. But yeah, this camera is perfect. I also have, and I got a bundle on Amazon. If you have bought a camera before, if you've been looking, you will see that they have bundles with, and it comes with a bunch of stuff. So mine came with the Canon M50, the Rode mic to go on top of the camera, and a few other little gadgets and stuff like that. What I bought separately was the 128 memory card. Also bought the little tripod to hold the camera up, and I think that is called a Manfrotto. I think that's what that one is called. So that's currently what I use. So I have a ring light. So my best friend actually got this ring light for me, so I have no clue what it is. I don't know. She bought it for me and sent it to my house because she's a supportive friend. So that's what I use. Very simple. I'm a new YouTuber. I don't have money to be buying all the, you know, fancy stuff. I just do what I can. Make it enough, in the words of Duran Bernard. The next question is, what equipment do you hope to get in the future? So I want those big box lights. I really want that. I don't know if it's necessary. I'll have to get it to know. But I just want a bigger space. So right now I record in my room. I live in Brooklyn, New York. There's not a lot of space in New York, so the rooms are pretty much very small. I can touch my bed right here, and it probably looks from the background like, okay, I have a good amount of space. No, my bed is literally right here. Like, everything is like pulled out. I cannot open it. I can't open my door. So I need a bigger space, but obviously, you know, we can't really dwell on that. It's not equipment, but you know, that's really what I want. I'm good with my setup. It's just, I need more space. So the next question is, what is your favorite thing about the YouTube community? I just love the creativity. Like, everyone, you have so many parts of YouTube that a lot of people haven't discovered yet. Like, you ever just be watching YouTube videos and you end up on a random video and you're just like, how did I get here? I feel like that is the best thing, because it's so much people in the world that are interested in so many different things, so it's always something to watch. Like, even if you're more interested in, like, let's say the beauty community or the lifestyle community, you still end up on some random channel and you're just like, wow, like, how did I end up over here? But that just goes to show the world is huge. Like, there's so many people in the world doing so many things, and it's just so cool to me. I really enjoy that. I think that is the best thing. Like, you just end up on a random channel and you're just like, what? Have you ever met anyone from YouTube in real life? Yes, I have. So I actually met Aaliyah J. So if you guys know, Aaliyah J is like huge on YouTube. But I met her like back in the day when she still lived in New York, and I saw her at the train station. I think I was coming home from school, college at the time, and I saw her little self and I was like, it's Aaliyah J. And I just walked up to her and I was like, "Are you Leah J?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh my goodness, I love your channel." And she was like, "Thank you." And that was that. That was that. She was sweet, and we just went about our business. But it was like, I think I kind of made it a little awkward because I was like low-key kind of starstruck, and I always told myself that I wouldn't be that way. But it's like when you see them in person, like when you see any like celebrity or famous person in person, it just comes over you. Because I saw Uzo Aduba from Orange is the New Black in Brooklyn as well, and I was literally starstruck. I was like, "How are you?" And she was like, "I'm fine." And I was like, that was probably kind of awkward for her. Next question is, who are your 3 favorite YouTubers? So I have 3 favorite YouTubers. The first one is Alyssa Ashley. I freaking love her. Like, I love both her and Arno. But Alyssa, I was watching longer. Freaking love Alyssa Ashley. I just love her personality. I love how down to earth and goofy she is. Like, and she's like a genuine soul. Like, you know those people that you just know, like, they don't put on, like, they don't fake anything. They are literally who they are, and it's not forced. Nothing is forced with her. Like, you can just tell she is genuine, and I love that about her. Both her and her sister, I really like that. So the first person is Alyssa Ashley. The second YouTuber is Raven Elise. I've also been watching her for a long time. I wasn't one of the like people that watched her from the beginning, but I've been watching her for a few years now, and I just love how her content is just evolving, and she's also one that's very genuine. Really enjoy her content. I love seeing Zaya just like grow up, and I just love her channel. It's like my type of YouTube. You know, like, she does home stuff now. She just bought a house, so she does like a lot of home decor, a lot of like things that are not beauty, and I really enjoy that. I love her personality. She's so down to earth, so funny, and it's like my type of humor. Like, her type of humor is like Vine humor and like stuff like that. I really love that kind of humor. So that is my second favorite, and I think my third favorite would have to be Vicky Logan. I like her channel because her lifestyle is very similar to mine, whereas we're both Christians, so she talks a lot about that. Not a lot, but she definitely does incorporate that into her channel, like with her vlogs and her husband and stuff like that. And I feel like it's really nice to see young Christians being Christians on their YouTube. And another person that does that is Face Over Matter. I think her name is Jalen. Love her channel too. So I gave you 4, but my favorite are those 3. What is your favorite genre of video to watch on YouTube? I like vlogs. I like to watch a lot of vlogs, a lot of lifestyle stuff. I used to be really into beauty before, and then before that I was into a lot of music, so a lot of singers and stuff like that. But now I'm really into vlogs, lifestyle. Describe your dream YouTube collaboration. I've never really thought of this, to be honest. I've never really thought of collaborating. I mean, I guess I would just like to meet other YouTubers, like become friends and stuff, and like hang out and stuff, but I've never really thought about collaborating with people, you know? That's never been like a dream of mine or anything like that. I would just like to meet some cool YouTubers, like have nice, you know, relationships with them, which would be nice. It's not like a main thing though, you know? What part of the video making process is your favorite? I think my favorite, it will have to be two. I have two favorites. So it will have to be just recording it, like vlogging or whatever. And then my second favorite is just seeing the end result. Just seeing, which I think that's the most favorite with me. Just seeing the end result, like after you edit and stuff and you're ready to upload. That is my favorite because I've obviously like practiced, so I've recorded stuff before I've edited and stuff like that, and videos have been ready to upload, but I just wouldn't upload it because I need like an introduction video, you know? So I have stuff, I've taught myself how to do it, and always like the end when everything is ready to go, I'm just like, yeah, I did it. And that's like the best feeling, like accomplishing something, like seeing the end result of your creation. That is the best part of this. What do you hope to learn through the journey of becoming a YouTuber? I hope that I'm able to learn how to just be open, be more free, be less of an introvert. Not less of an introvert because I like being an introvert, but just being less shy, being more opinionated and not being afraid to say exactly how I feel. I think that is what I hope that I accomplish, because essentially I never put myself out there with anything. Like, anybody asks me to go on stage and do anything, I always say no, because I am a punk. I don't do that. That's not for me. That is not for me. That is not my cup of tea. None of that. So I feel like that's what I really want to be able to do at the end of this. Not at the end, because I don't think I'm ever gonna stop, but just throughout this journey, I just want to be able to be more free in what I say and how I express myself, be more opinionated, say how I feel, not be afraid to do it, stop being shy, you know, stop being comfortable in my little lonely world. That's what I want to do. What are your goals for your YouTube channel? My goals. I just want to be able to reach people. I want to be able to inspire and have conversations. Like, I want to hear what other people think, because I usually don't talk a lot. So I usually don't hear if other people are feeling the exact same way that I'm feeling. So whenever I make a video and I'm talking about something that I'm really, you know, excited about or really passionate about, or whatever it is, I want to hear what other people have to say. Like, have you gone through this too? You know, stuff like that. So that's really, that's like my main goal. I just want to be able to reach people, have people talk about whatever I'm talking about, hear other people's opinions, you know, see if I'm not bugging or whatever. Like, that's really what I really want to accomplish. Obviously, I want to, you know, have subscribers and all that stuff, but I really just want to express myself and have other people not be afraid to express themselves. Hopefully I get to meet people and have them talk to me in person as well. Like, that would be great. That's really all I want. We're almost done with the questions, which is kind of strange. It's actually the last question. So I'm gonna save the last question until I'm done with the rest of my makeup. So I'm gonna hurry up and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and this is the finished look. I just put on some earrings to, you know, tie it all together. Took my head tie off. So the last question is, give us 3 reasons to subscribe to your channel. 3 reasons to subscribe to my channel. If you want to be inspired, subscribe. If you want to feel like you have someone to go along this journey with you, subscribe. If you want just someone who is fun and gonna be funny and just outgoing and down to earth, because I really just want to have a nice, you know, community where everyone can just be happy and you know, go where, like, if you're having a stressful day and you just want something that's nice and calm, come to my channel, subscribe, become a part of the family. You know, we here. Like, I just want a place where everyone can feel welcome to have a thought and not feel alone. So those are my 3 reasons. If you like this video, if you are excited about my channel and want to come along with me for the journey, subscribe. I'm here, you know, everyone is welcome. So yes, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.